So first of all, this isn't Key Stage 2 maths. You won't need to understand this to pass your exams at the end of Year 6. Even most maths teachers don't understand what I'm teaching here. But if you like a challenge, let's get started. Now here's a new number system that I've just invented. Let's call this the Wriggles-Fordian number system. I have a circle to show 0, a dot to show 1, a dash to show 2, a triangle to show 3, and a square to show 4. And that's all the numbers or all the symbols that I'm using. So in our normal number system, we have 10 digits, but in my number system, I'm only using these 5 symbols. I'm only using circles, dots, dashes, triangles, and squares. But I can combine these 5 symbols to make any number. So to start, how can I represent the number 5 using only the symbols that I have here? Well, think about the number 10 in our normal number system. We need to use 2 digits to represent the number 10. We write 1, then 0 to show that we have one group of 10 and nothing left over. So I can write dot, then circle to show that I have one group of 5 and nothing left over. So what can I write for 6? I can write dot and then dot to show that I have one group of 5 and then one left over. For 7, I write dot and then dash to show that I have one group of 5 and then 2 extra. So pause the video and see if you can write the numbers 8 and 9 using Wriggles-Fordian symbols. For the number 8, I have dot, then triangle to show that I have one group of 5 and then 3 left over. And for the number 9, I can write dot and then square to show that I have one group of 5 and then 4 left over. Now here's where it gets even trickier. How can I write the number 10? Well, if I have 10, I have 2 groups of 5. So I can write dash, then circle to show that I have 2 groups of 5 and then nothing left over. Then for 11, I can write dash and then dot to show that I have 2 groups of 5 and then 1 left over, because if I have 2 groups of 5, I have 10, but then for 11, I need 1 more. So pause the video and see if you can write the numbers 12, 13 and 14 using Wriggles-Fordian symbols. It's dash and then another dash for 12 to show that I have 2 groups of 5, then 2 left over. For 13, it's dash, then triangle. For 14, it's dash and then square, because this dash tells me that I have 2 groups of 5, that makes 10, but then the square tells me that I have 4 more, so I have 14. So how can I represent the number 15 in Wriggles-Fordian symbols? I have a triangle to show that I have 3 groups of 5, and then I need a circle to show that I have nothing extra. Why do I need a circle after my triangle? Well, it's important to understand Wriggles-Fordian place value here. If I just had a triangle, I'd have the number 3. But this triangle tells me that I have 3 groups of 5. And then this circle tells us that I have nothing extra. So in Wriggles-Fordian symbols, the number 15 is a 2-symbol number. So my first digit shows how many 5s I have, or my first symbol shows how many 5s I have, and then the second symbol shows how many units I have. So I have 3 groups of 5 and no extra units, so that's a triangle and then a circle. So now either you've got it or you haven't, and it's okay if you haven't got it. This is really, really confusing stuff. But if you think you've got it, pause the video and see if you can write the numbers 16 to 25 in Wiggleswordian symbols. So let's show the answers. You can see that numbers from 15 to 19 always start with a triangle symbol to show 3 groups of 5, and then the second symbol after the triangle is how many more than 15 you have. So for example, with 19 we have 3 groups of 5 and then an extra 4. With numbers from 20 to 24 we always start with a square to show 4 groups of 5, and then the second symbol shows how many extra we have. So for example, with 22 we start with a square, so that's 4 groups of 5, so 20, but we need an extra 2 to make 22, so our second symbol is a dash. But with the number 25 we need 5 groups of 5, but we don't have a symbol for 5. So in Wiggleswordian symbols we make 25 our first 3-symbol number. It's a bit like how in our normal number system the number 100 is our first 3-digit number. In the next video we'll think about that a bit more and explain how place value in my Wiggleswordian number system is different to normal place value.